So how does Companion's calendar work? Let us show you. Let's start with the views. Our calendar offers you 4 ways to see your schedule. You can see it by month, you can see it by week, you can do it by day, or by every 3 days. Additionally, beginning and the end time for your calendar is based on your schedule. So if your work day starts at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., the calendar will show those times to start the day. And if you work until 5 or 6 p.m., that time will be set up as well through that, based on that. You also have a right now line, and here it tells you whenever you're in the calendar where you're located. So you can book appointments either before that or after that for that specific day. Additionally, if you are a clinic, now when you have multiple practitioners, you will be able to see each of your practitioners aligned. So if you have 2 practitioners, Jennifer and Matt Hill, their schedule, their appointments for that specific day will be parallel to each other, so you can see what each of the practitioners will be doing for that day. If you want to access the whole month of the calendar, by clicking on the calendar icon, easily you will be able to go into the next month and then select the time that the day that you want to book an appointment. It will take you to that date, and from there you will be able to book the appointment. You also have the ability to filter the calendar by the client, by the status of that appointment, by the tags that you have assigned to that client. An example is you have assigned tags for location for a number of clients. If you want to see how your schedule looks for that specific location, you will be able to type the location name, and then only those appointments will show. And also by the contacts for those clients. You now have access to the time off feature right here, this coffee cup. Once you activate it, it will show you what times you have available to block. And then by clicking on the time off, it will take you to the admin window, in which you will be able to add a title to the time off. If you want to set it for the whole day, you can assign it also to a practitioner if you have a clinic, if you run a clinic, the start date, end date, and any comments you want to add to it. Now, even though you block time off within your calendar, let's say that you block a time for a week from now and that didn't happen, and you are able to work or to book appointments for that time, for that day, you can completely either edit that time that you've blocked or completely delete it, and that time will not any longer block. Additionally, you can set reminders. You are able to send reminders via email and via text, or both together. Finally, you can now set the default views of your calendar, as I mentioned earlier, by 3 days, by day, by week, or by month. So by selecting how you want to see your calendar every day, this is going to be the default view moving forward. Additionally, you can now color code the appointments that you create within your calendar, either by service, by status, or by user if you are a clinic. All that you need to do is, your services will be listed in this settings area, and just go into the palette, color palette, and then select the color that you want to assign for that specific service. Once you do that, then those colors are going to be reflected in your calendar if you were to set the view by the service. You can also color code and set the view of your calendar by the status of an appointment. And as you can see, all the statuses are listed that we provide you with their specific icon. You can go into the color palette and then select the colors that you want to identify: an active, an inactive, a cancel appointment, did not arrive, so and so. And then if you save it as that default view, then these are going to show there. The good thing is that you can only set a default by either the status or the service. With the status by default view, these colors will show once you select the action that is needed. And if you select the view as a service, these are the colors that will show, but you will be able to see the status of that appointment because of the icons that are linked to that specific status. And this is a good example. So the active status for an appointment will show the calendar icon right here. Once I check in that appointment, it's going to show that that appointment is now checked in, and then the invoice that the system automatically generates for that service is pending and ready to be processed. And let's say that the person canceled the appointment. So when someone cancels the appointment, this is the icon that will show. So again, you will become familiar with the different icons that the system will start implementing by going into the settings area, check the status, and then see the different icons that are related to the specific status of that appointment. CompanyOn's calendar also offers you the ability to unlink the invoice that is generated as part of that appointment. As you all know, the moment that you checked in an appointment, the system automatically generates the invoice related to that particular service, as shown right here. Now within CompanyOn, you can unlink that invoice. And then if you need to change that service for the proper one that you want to assign to this appointment, you will be able to do that. Within CompanyOn's calendar, you can also add a new client. Just click on the time and date you want to create a new appointment. And in the client field, you can type the name of that individual, and the system will know if that client exists or not. And if it is a brand new client, then you will just click on create a client, and you will be able to add the demographic information for this client and create the appointment that you need. Other than that, these are all the solutions and different capabilities that CompanyOn's calendar offers you. Thank you.